Welcome to Unshackled 2.0, where we do more than talk, we implement. In a world where we've got all the information we'll ever need to live amazing, healthy lives, most of us never actually change. Life gets in the way. At Unshackled, we learn to implement, to follow through, to get results. We'll study some of the best personal development books ever written, and you'll get guidance from Professor Becca on how to actually achieve the transformation promised. Tune in and finally experience the change you've been dreaming of all along. Hello, and welcome back to Unshackled. I want to ask you today, how do you go day after day, week after week, in a positive frame of mind, feeling happy and cheerful and upbeat, spreading kindness and generosity everywhere, working enthusiastically towards your goals with a smile on your face, 365 days a year, year after year? How do you do that? How? I'll tell you how. You don't. But what we can do is one moment at a time, try our best, remind ourselves that we do have good things coming in our lives, that we are working towards a goal. And I'll just pause there to say, if you're not, life is quite dismal. So I do hope you have a goal going on in your world. I'll talk more about that at a later time, but we need to be striving towards something. We really do. But to stay on focus here, we are human. There's ups, there's downs, there's in-betweens, and that's just a fact. One of the things that I am completely committed to doing here at Unshackled, not just here on the podcast, but in the Unshackled Academy, where we get together and we change our lives through implementation coaching, and not only that, but in the books that I'm writing. So I have 2 books coming out. There's a surprise. I thought I was writing 1, and it turns out I'm writing 2. Well, I knew I was writing 2. I just thought they would be spread out more, maybe 1 this year and 1 next year. Turns out they're both coming out here in the next couple of months. Anyway, one of the things that I am absolutely determined to do with Under the Unshackled umbrella is bring some joy and positivity and inspiration into your world whenever we connect. And as an individual, as a human, I have those days where it's like, what? Not this again. I'm human. Hello, right? So why am I talking about this today? Because today was one of those days. I'm recording this at 7:45 in the morning. I've been up for a couple of hours. My day started the same as sort of always. I get up and I go straight to my meditation room, and I pray, I meditate, I journal, I think, I just be there with myself. That's a practice that I talk about quite a bit actually a lot in my book, in both of my books, because I believe it's a practice that will completely transform our lives, and it has for me. But anyway, so I went straight there, as I always do, and I just couldn't get there. It's March. It's the 3rd or the 4th of March right now, and I live in Canada, so it's cold and it's dark and the winter's been long, and it's like, will this ever end? Where is spring? And it's, we get to a point where it's like, I've had enough. Where are the crocus? Somebody give me a sprout here to go on. And I just drove into campus because I'm still teaching at the college, and on the drive, I was able to transform myself, because I really didn't catch. I was still feeling when I left the house, not like murderous or anything, but and on the drive, I got frustrated with a couple of slow drivers, which is one of my challenges in life. God puts them in my path to teach me patience. I know it. Whenever I'm feeling impatient, I can be sure that God will put a slow driver in front of me to say, hello, let's do a little patience today, Becca. So, it's a half-hour drive, and just arrived here at my office, and my mood is lightened. And it really, honestly, what it takes is one moment, one day at a time. We just take what comes to us, and we take it and we look at it, and if we have if we're living with intention and with awareness, which means that we're like, we want to feel good every day. And we know that we're human, and so difficulties will come along. But if we can remember, that we are working towards something that's worthwhile, that we are putting light into other people's lives just by being more cheerful. Everywhere we go in the world, we spread whatever our energy is, we spread that energy. So it's important to be aware of the energy you bring into a room, into a building, into other people's. You don't even have to say a word. The energy we bring with us can affect others. And if it's negative and blah, it's not much better than giving them a smack or giving them a negative, saying something to them. Just being there and being down is difficult for other people. So I'm here to remind you today that just taking a deep breath, and even this works. I'll tell you what else works. When you're feeling grumpy or just down, just smile. Just force a smile on your face. And just the act of smiling, even though you're like, I don't want to smile, do it anyway, and it really does change. Just change the look on your face. Sit up straight. Put your shoulders back. Take a deep breath. Put your chest out. Sit more solidly or stand more firmly. Smile. Just change your physical stance, and the look on your face, that alone can help lighten the mood. So just keep in mind, moods pass, they come, they go, and we really don't want to be at their mercy. Where, I have to ride this roller coaster. Today's a good day because I get to do this. Today's not a good day because I have to go to the dentist. Someone in my world is going through difficulty. I guess I'm in a down mood today. Why? We just accept what comes and we do the best with it that we can, remembering that we're human, being gentle and kind to ourselves, and the world will keep right on going. Time will just tick on by, and we get to say at the end of it all that we overall enjoyed the ride. So whatever you're working towards in your world, get a little bit closer today, take a couple of little steps closer to your goal, sending you tons of love, and thanks for popping in. Thanks for popping in. If you're enjoying the show, why not share it with those in your life who are looking to actually implement change? We need each other on this journey. And don't forget to send me back some love. Maybe today is your day to take action and write me a review.